Hello everyone. So before I start the presentation, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Lau Yu Kian, and for this assignment, our team has decided to design a new KFC layout, and the suggested layout has been changed to follow the standard operating procedure (SOP). The chosen intervention is Total Quality Management (TQM), and the software we use to design the layout is using the video games The Sims 3. Now I'd like to move on to the definition of TQM. So what is TQM? TQM is defined as the install and made permanent climate where employees continuously improve their ability to provide on-demand products and service that customer will find particular value. Now moving on to the primary elements of TQM. The first element is customer focus. Customer focus means that the organization will focus on the customer's needs, preferences, and the voice of the customer. The customer will decide on the level of quality of the organization by giving feedback, reviews online, or via apps. Now the second element of TQM is total employee involvement. All the employees will take part to work towards the goal of the organization. Employees will be encouraged to apply their skill, knowledge, problem-solving skills, and decision-making to benefit the organization. The third element of TQM is process-centered. The process involves a series of steps to take input from suppliers and transform them into output to be delivered to the customer. For example, turning chicken from the supplier into fried chicken to be delivered to the customer. The last element of TQM is continuous improvement. Continuous improvement means they will continue to improve the organization. This will lead to the organization become more competitive in the industry and lead to the satisfaction of stakeholders and the public as well.
Alright, so now let us see the counter and the kitchen. This picture here shows the counter and the kitchen in KFC restaurant. Most of the KFC branches have maximum of 4 counters only. The new layout we suggested has 5 instead of 4. Having more counter and a larger kitchen will reduce the time for customer to wait in line. Employees will be able to take customer order faster because of more counter and manpower. This will lead to customer satisfaction and prevent bottleneck issues in ordering line. Oftentimes, KFC will offer special promotion like the 20 ringgit for 2 snacks plate promotion. This caused the restaurant to be crowded and people waited in line for hours or too long. Alright, the second point here is the larger kitchen and the increase in kitchen utility we suggested for the layout is to increase the supply of kitchen and increase the output of kitchen. The employees will be able to store and cook the kitchen at a large amount. This is because KFC has been reported many times for shortage on supply on chicken and were forced to close. The large amount of freezer is to prevent this from happening. Besides that, bigger space will reduce or can help in preventing accident. Alright, due to the standard operating procedure SOP, the number of people in the restaurant cannot exceed more than 50 people. By reducing the wait time in line and increase the food production, the restaurant will be able to prevent the premise from being crowded.
One of the layout that we suggested is the sinks. Usually the sinks area only have 2 sinks, but the layout we suggested has 4 instead of 2. Most customers will want to wash their hands after eating KFC, and this can cause inconvenience if they have to wait for 2 persons to wash their hands. Having 4 sinks can slightly increase customer satisfaction since they don't have to wait. And the layout that we suggested is slightly bigger compared to other branches that you see that has very narrow spaces. And due to the standard operating procedure SOP, customers are encouraged to wash their hands frequently to prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Siangui. My metric number is 67811. Alright, next, we suggested a waiting bench in the layout. Take away food by popularity of GrabFood and Foodpanda. These ideas were introduced due to the reason of an increase in number of customers who prefer take away their food by popularity of GrabFood and Foodpanda due to the present world pandemic of COVID-19. The waiting bench will provide convenience for customers and food delivery person to wait outside for the food to be prepared. One of the standard operating procedure, SOP, required business to record customer name, temperature, phone number, and identification card number. A table and a chair has been set up by the door to enforce the SOP. Outside table. Some of KFC branches did not provide outside table. Outside table is important as it can improve the customer experience. Relaxing venue. Outside table help set up a relaxing venue for customers to enjoy the outside views and fresh air. Customer may enjoy outdoor seating and will not have to wait as long for a table during busy times. In addition, it also provides smoking area for customers and guarantees that the indoor air is constantly kept in clean and safe level. Due to the standard operating procedure, SOP, the number of chairs has been reduced to 2 chairs in order to reduce the number of people outside the premises. 6-person family table. There are more 6-person family table in this new layout we suggested compared to the original layout. 6-person family table create the atmosphere that is perfect for dining with family. Due to the current standard operating procedure, SOP, the number of chairs has been reduced to 4 chairs in order to prevent the premise from exceeding 50 people in the store. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Grace Kavina Anak Wesley 66056. Okay, today I'm gonna talk about intervention for KFC company. Okay, the intervention that I will talk for today is 4 per table and 2 per table. Okay, for the 4 per table was chosen in KFC company to set up a wider table for customer needs for bigger groups to come at the same time. It also to make the customer feel more comfortable with an enough space provided by the restaurant. Due to the standard operating procedure SOP, the number of chairs has been reduced from 4 chairs to 2 chairs in order to keep the social distancing rule. Okay, next is 2 per table. The main idea of 2-person table were introduced in KFC dine-in store are likely for customer personal space. Couple or one person can eat in peace without the thought of hogging the whole 4-seater table by themselves, and each table are provided with a power supply plugs. With this kind of intervention will provide customer a accommodation as their temporarily working station. Due to the standard operating procedure SOP, the number of chairs has been reduced to 1 chair per table. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Moving on to the sauce counter. The sauce counter is to provide a self-service for the customer to dispense the sauce if they need it. This will reduce the workload and reduce the waiting time at the counter because the customer will not have to ask the staff to give them the sauce since the customer can get it themselves at the sauce counter. It is placed next to the exit because most likely the customer might forget, is placed there so the customer will remember to take some sauce with them if they choose to take away their food. Conclusion, fast food companies like KFC are one of the well-known for their customer service and also attract new customers every single day. The interventions that are listed are to help their employees to work more efficient and sustain the workflow. These also to maintain their customer satisfaction and to prepare for their increasing number of customers that come day by day. This recommendation of investment is good for the company as the organization can increase their revenue sales per year.